Why don't we come onto our backs? Let's have the knees bent. You can rest them together if you want, or just leave them parallel. And rest the arms on the ground with the palms up. Allow the eyes to close. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel your sacrum on the ground. Feel your shoulder blades. The backs of the arms and hands. And the back of the head. And take a deep breath in, filling the whole body. And exhale and sink into the ground. And then just keeping the belly soft and relaxed. Breathe deeply from the belly to the chest. Feeling the weight of the body relax into the ground as you exhale. Just staying with the rise and fall of the breath, the lightness and the heaviness of the body. And then on your inhales, tilt the tailbone down, causing the lower back to arch up. And then exhale, tilt the tailbone up, pressing the lower back into the ground. And just continue like that, feeling the pelvis rocking with the breath. Taking your time so that you're moving at the pace it takes to breathe fully. And the next time you exhale and you press the back into the ground, stay there, feeling the belly pulling down into the back. And then hold that and lift the legs, the feet. And then cross the left leg over the right leg. And if you can, hook the feet as well. Do that, otherwise, just leave the feet. We'll place the left hand against the left thigh and the right hand on top of the left hand. And take a breath in. And then when you exhale, press the hands into the thighs into the hand, and pull the belly down toward the back. Inhale, relax. Exhale, push and resist. Good. Keep going like that. Last one. Then release the arms out to the side. If your feet are intertwined, release that. And then just bring the knees over to the right side, going as far down as they'll go. And then take a deep breath in all the way up to the left shoulder. And then exhale and relax the shoulder down, turning to the left. Release the weight of your body down into the right hip bone. Relax the legs. Relax the belly. And breathe all the way up, going inside and feeling the breath swirling around the twist, making its way to the top of your lungs, and relaxing that left shoulder as you exhale. And then come back to center, uncross the leg, and take a breath in. Exhale, pull the belly down, press the back into the ground. And then lift the feet up again and cross the right leg over the left, hooking the feet if you can, or just leaving them. Place the right hand on the right thigh, the left hand on the right hand, and take a breath in. And exhale, press the legs into the hands and the hands into the legs, pulling the navel down toward the spine. Continue like that. Last one. And then open the arms out to the side, release the feet if they're wound up, and then drop the knees over to the left. All the way as far as you can. Turn your head to the right. Maybe shift your ribs and take a deep breath in, aiming for that right shoulder. Exhale, relax the shoulder down. Relax into the ground on your left side. Relax the legs down. Breathe deep and slow, guiding the breath all the way up toward that right shoulder. And letting the shoulder rest when you exhale. And then bring everything back to center. Uncross the leg. Even out your pelvis, your body. And then take the legs up in the air. Again, pulling the belly down to support the back. If you need more support for the back, the hands can come underneath. We're going to lower one leg and then cross in the middle and lower the other leg, scissoring the legs. So not waiting for one to return up to lower the other one, moving them both at the same time. Good. And then go as fast as you can. Steady your breath and continue to feel your breath and deepen your breath. And the next time the legs come up, hold them there. And then open out to the side. And flex your feet. Maybe rest your hands at your inner thighs. Or maybe rest your hands below your legs if that feels more supportive. And extend out long through the heels. Breathe deep and slow. And then lift the legs back up. And then slowly lower your feet down, pointing and flexing as you lower. Again, you might want to put your hands under your back for support. Point and flex. Go slowly with control. Once they come to the bottom, relax your hands, relax your feet and legs, and hug the knees to the chest. And then we're going to rock on our spine and move in a circle as we rock. Let the movement come while the feet are up in the air. Once you've come around to the front, go the other way. Once you've come to the front, balance on your sit bones, keeping the feet in the air. And then pull your hands toward your knees or shins and bring your back ribs forward. Bring the hands underneath the thighs and lift the feet. Roll the shoulders back and down. Extend the arms. Keep the chest lifted. And if you want, you can also extend the legs. You can lift the arms. Breathe deep. Notice if you're collapsing in your spine, and use your strength to keep your chest lifted and your back ribs forward. And then slowly lower the feet down. Inhale, reach up through the arms as you press down through the thighs. And exhale and fold forward. Press the heels out and pull the toes in. And breathe long all the way up your spine. Feel your head extending away from your tail. And then when you exhale, relax the elbows down. Relax the forehead down. When you inhale, press the backs of the knees toward the ground. Keep extending out of the heels. Focus more on the breath and on the sensation so that you're not resisting the sensation and you are encouraging the breath. Whatever you focus on becomes stronger. So if the sensation is unpleasant, you don't want to focus on it too much. And similarly, focusing on the breath helps the breath to flourish. Shoulders relax, face relax. Just the legs are engaged. Everything else is relaxed. And then slowly roll yourself up, reach the arms up, and hold the arms here. Keeping the legs engaged, pull the shoulders down. Reach up through the crown of the head. Breathe. And release the arms down. Stay with a nice, slow, rhythmic breath as you make your way to hands and knees. Let's bring the hands a little bit in front of the shoulders. We're going to inhale and drop the hips down. Lift the chest up. Exhale, press the hips back. Release the forehead down. Inhale, hips down. Shoulders back, eyes up. Exhale, send it back. And you can continue like this. Those of you who really feel the need harder, you can make this into a downward dog and an upward dog instead. Curling the toes on the exhale and lifting the knees. Rolling over the toes on the inhale, keeping the knees lifted. Finding whichever works for you. You can do some combinations, so if upward dog doesn't really work for you and you want to just come into this inhale variation with the knees down like we did initially and then come into downward dog, that's fine. Just make it your own. And then whichever version you're doing, let's all come into downward dog. Spread the fingers, press the hands forward. Send the sit bones back, long, away from the hands. Press the thighs back, press the heels down. Really focus on those heels pushing. Stretch the calves. Then sink the head and heart. Continue to shift weight from the hands to the heels. Notice if the weight is heavily leaning into the hands and push back. And then lower the hips and we'll come into plank. If you're feeling like that's too much for where you are today, come into half plank, modified plank with the knees on the ground. Otherwise, the knees are off the ground and the body is in a straight line from the shoulders to the heels. And pull the belly up. Good. And then walk the feet wide and walk them back in. Stay with your breath, even and slow. And just keep walking wide and walking in. So you're engaging those side oblique muscles as well. Just creating stability in the back. It's really nice as we move into the flexibility of the spine that we simultaneously create stability. And then one more. Good. And then push back into downward dog. Then walk the feet forward. Tucking the chin. Roll yourself up. One vertebra at a time. Reaching up as you inhale. And releasing down as you exhale. And inhale up again. This time interlace all the fingers except the index fingers. And lengthen up long as you breathe in. And exhale, send the hips to the right and the torso to the left. And you might want to just let your head rest down on your left arm. Maybe turn your head to gaze up. And push down into your right foot. And reach out through your fingers, maybe using your left hand to pull your right arm longer. Feel the breath inside of you. Feel where it's working, feel where it's flowing easily. Exhale and relaxing into the left side. Inhale up. Exhale, hips left, torso right, maybe letting the head rest on the arm. Turning the head up. Pressing down into the feet. Exhaling and relaxing to the right. Deep in the breath. Inhale up. Exhale, release the arms down. Close the eyes. Feel the breath in the whole body again. Now on an inhale, we're going to reach the arms up, look back, lift the chest, exhale, release over, drop the head, drop the arms, and then go as fast as you're able to, maintaining coordination with the breath. Remember to drop your head fully on the exhale. And 3 more, unless you're going slowly. And then come to standing. And deliberately slow the breathing back down. Lengthen it. Deepen it. Feel the energy in your body. The sensations of aliveness. And step the legs wide apart, toes wider than the heels. Bend into the knees. And then come into cactus arms. Elbows out to the side, palms up and forward. And then we're going to exhale and twist. Inhale through center, exhale other side. Also as fast as you can, so it's a really rapid breath. Look all the way over your shoulder. Center, step the feet in, lift the arms up. Come back into your steeple mudra. Inhale deep, hold the breath. Pull up from the base of your spine, like you're zipping up from the bottom. Feel everything, belly, chest, throat, tongue, eyes, fingertips, all reaching up. Holding the breath. When you need to exhale, bend forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale all the way up, arms reaching up. Exhaling, hands together at the heart. And then step the feet wide again. And bend the knees. You can do this just standing if you don't want to have to exert to bend the legs. We're going to inhale back into cactus arms, but pulling the elbows back. And then exhale, bringing the elbows and hands together. And then inhale, keeping the elbows together, lift them up. And then exhale back down, maybe sinking deeper into your hips. Inhale, reaching back, opening the chest. Exhale together. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Good. Do a few more at your own pace. Maybe challenging yourself to sink lower when you exhale if you're in that variation. Or just keeping it in the upper body standing. Okay. And then we'll hold in our goddess pose. So if your legs work together, step them wide now. Roll the shoulders down the back. Take some breaths. Try to relax. Feel the shoulders relaxing. Keep the mind relaxed. The breath. And straighten the legs. Clasp the arms behind your back. Widen the heels so they're as wide as the baby toes. Take a breath into the chest. Roll the shoulder blades back and in. And exhale and fold forward, lifting the arms. Lifting the belly. Releasing the head. Press down into the feet and lift the thighs. Bring the hands to the hips and lift your head until your torso is parallel to the ground. And then you can have the arms out to the side if that's too hard, behind you, or if that's easy, out in front of you. Maintaining calm and ease. It's not about achieving, it's about training the body and the mind. So if you're working hard but you're struggling, it's not a training. It's just a continuation of what life always feels like. The idea is to challenge yourself and stay calm in the face of the challenge so that when life challenges you, you have the tools and the capacity to stay calm. And then inhale up. And exhale the arms out to the side. Just breathing in 5-pointed star for a few nice deep breaths. And really feel how the whole body can breathe here. We're going to try to take this same shape into our next position as we balance. So just keep the arms out, but step the legs in. Have the feet a little wider than hip width apart. And then start to shift your weight into your left leg. Good. And then lift the right foot, hinging down toward the floor with your left hand. Gazing at a spot in front of you, stabilizing the body and focusing on your breath to stabilize your mind. And then really work with breathing deeply so that, again, it's not just the challenge, but it's the ability to be spacious and free inside the challenge. And release the right foot down, keeping the feet hip width apart. Let's maybe relax the arms for a moment. Close the eyes, take in all that's here. And then arms out to the side. And then shift the weight to the right leg. Eyes are open and gazing down. And lift the left leg, starting to tilt the torso, bending at the waist. Let the right arm reach to the floor, the left arm to the sky. And then lift the left leg as high as you can. And then breathe as deep as you can. And release down. Relax the arms, close the eyes. Hopefully you're not needing to catch your breath because it was already deep and slow. And let's take a giant step back with the left leg. Pressing the left heel into the ground, pressing the left thigh back so that back leg is really straight and long. And then we start to slide the right knee forward. Bring your right hand onto your belly. Take a breath into your hand. And then turn your belly to the right, gluing that back foot down to the ground. Now imagine that your tailbone is attached to your right knee with a string. And then bring the right knee forward some more. Inhale, take the arms up. And lift the chest, lift the gaze. If you want to take it into more of a backward bend, then reach your thumbs back behind you, maybe drop your head back. And then feel how both knees are moving away from each other. Left one pressing back as the right one moves forward. Lift the breath up into the heart. And then release the arms down. You're going to bring that left hand to the ground at about 10 o'clock of the right foot. And then kick off your back foot and lift it, shifting weight so that you're sharing the weight between the right foot and the left hand. Bring your right hand onto your right hip. Reach back strong through your left foot. And then turn your chest, your shoulders, and your gaze to the right. Take a breath into the whole body. And then when you exhale, aim your navel to the right and tuck your left ribs under you. And then float that right arm up. Now breathe into the whole position. Good. Bring the back foot down. The heel will stay off the ground. And bring the right arm overhead, looking up to where the wall meets the ceiling. Pull the right hip back. Good. And then you can either just bring the hand down and step the back foot forward, or you can go through a vinyasa, come into your plank, your chaturanga, your upward dog or your cobra, your downward dog, and then walk forward. Rolling up, reaching up, inhale. Exhaling down. And take a step back with the right leg, bending into the left knee. Really glue your back heel down and that back knee and thigh press back. And then the tailbone attaches with an invisible thread to the left knee and they both move forward. Left hand on the belly, please. And breathe there. And then exhale and pull your belly over to the left. Good. Arms reach up. Shoulders are down. Chest lifts up, pushing to the back foot. Maybe bring your head and hands back if you want, or just stay neutral, straight up. Warrior one. Stay connected to your breathing. And release the arms down. Gazing at the ground. The right hand is going to come to 2 o'clock of the left foot. Kick off the back foot and lift it up. Left hand is on the left hip. And inhale and lengthen. First thing you do before you turn is you make space in the vertebrae for turning. So lengthen the spine and then roll the chest, the shoulders, and the eyes up. And then take a deep breath in and then roll the belly up and to the left, tucking those right ribs under you. And then bring the left arm up. And then bring more breath into the whole shape. And bring the hand down and step back. You can come right down onto your belly, or you can take a chaturanga and then an upward dog or a cobra, and then just down onto your belly. And let your forehead rest on your hands. Let your belly rest on the ground. Feel your breath moving away from and into the earth. And then send the arms back. Sink the pelvis down, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, lift the shoulders. Exhale, lift the legs. Try to lift the entire leg so the upper legs are not resting on the floor with the lower legs lifted, but the whole leg lifting. If you want, you can bring the arms forward. It makes it harder. It's a little more of a chest opener if the arms stay back. See what you're wanting. Inhale, lifting one more set of ribs. Exhale, sinking the back into the belly, lifting the legs. And relax down. Let the heels fall out or in, whichever feels most relaxing. How's the breath? And bring the hands under the shoulders. Press the hips back. All the way to the heels. Bending over. Push forward with the hands. Lengthen back through the sit bones. Breathe long and slow and deep into the body. Notice how the shape of the body dictates where the breath goes. Notice how it changes as we modify the shape by moving to the right, reaching the left arm out across. Press the right hand into the floor to send the left hip back. And where is the breath now? Follow the breath as the body works its way over to the other side. Right arm reaches out, left hand pushes the right sit bone back. And then come back to center. Rest your forehead on the ground. Clasp your hands behind your back in your non-habitual cross, the opposite way that you want to do it. And then lift the hips coming onto the top of your head and lift your arms. If you have a headstand practice and you want to come into headstand here, feel free. Now, what happens if you hold on tight with your hands but feel like you're trying to pull them apart? What does that do to your body? And release the arms. Sit back down on your heels. We'll just take a nice, gentle moment in child's pose. Letting the shoulders relax over the thighs. Feeling the breath spread through the body. And then bring the hands under the shoulders. Keep the chin to the chest as you roll yourself up. And reach up. Exhale the arms down. Keep the breath slow and steady as you release off your feet and come onto your backs. Bending the knees so that you can tuck the tailbone. And then releasing the legs and shaking them out. Arms a nice distance away from the body. Feet a nice distance apart. Take a breath in through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth, releasing into the ground. Inhale deep. Exhale out of the mouth, releasing the jaw, the lips apart, the face relaxed. Inhale deep. Exhale out of the mouth like you're blowing away all the mental activity, past and future, gone. Coming just to the breath, present, and letting it flow effortlessly. Just being fully alive in the moment that's here right now, without controlling it, just being in it as it unfolds, breath by breath, deeply relaxed, letting go, letting go, letting go. Breathe into your heart. Move the fingers and the toes. Reach the arms overhead. Take a deep breath. Stretch long. Hug the knees to the chest. Rocking side to side. Feeling the ground massaging your back. Come center, bring the palms together, the feet together, rub hand to hand and foot to foot. And roll over onto either side, resting your head on your underside arm, resting your body on the ground, resting your mind, the feel of your breath, feel of your heart, feel of your body, whatever's here right now. And then slowly make your way up to sitting, letting your head come up last, sitting however you're comfortable. Letting the sit bones release down into the ground and the head lift tall. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale the hands together at the heart. Inhale the heart up to the hands. Exhale, shoulders relax down. Inhale deeply, breathing in from bottom to top. Take it all in. And let it all go. Drop the chin to the chest. Namaste. Thank you.